properties.
Of
So
course.
you are equipped with the expertise,
Yeah.
the experience.
But this
So-
one came after, so many years of
I know,
experience.
I know.
And, on one point, during my first years, I was, I had to choose between two ways. The one way that mostly 90% of the agents they're choosing is to discount their commission to get as many clients
Like a
as they
volume,
can, like a
mostly?
volume,
Yeah.
because this was the only way for them to attract new clients. And it didn't seem right for me, because if you discount your commission and your services, basically you're not getting the best results. So you earn on the short run, you'll be a successful guy, but on the long run you'll lose a lot.
Hi, Marius, and it's so good to see you again. I'm pretty sure we'll have a very nice discussion. We'll have a lot of information, and I want to congratulate you for your big award. So let's start with that. Actually, let's start with the award.
So thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely, yeah.
On your show. And I'd like to speak with our audience about real estate in general, about myself, to explain who I am and what I do to be such successful at this level. Anyone can do it, but
No,
it's,
I have to disagree with you. Not everyone can do it. It takes a lot of efforts,
Yeah.
dedication,
Yeah.
inspiration, motivation, lack of sleep sometimes.
Yes.
So it's
Yes,
not.
so-
Yeah. So
It's not easy, but
it's
can
not
be
easy.
achievable.
It's achievable if you have the
If you have
drive.
the desire,
The
and
desire,
the drive,
absolutely,
and the
yes.
passion for this work.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your awards this year, because it was when a few days back, right?
Yeah, a few days back I just received the Diamond Award.
Yeah. Let's actually
one
show
of
it
the-
to our audience.
one of
Oh
the-
my God!
one
And
of
this is
the-
crystal, or
I don't know, like it could be glass,
It's,
but
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's a Diamond Award, so it's one of the highest awards in residential in the industry. So what it means is, I had in 2021, I had a gross commission between $1 million and $2 million in gross commission.
Okay.
So it's very hard to achieve, especially at the individual level, because I'm mostly like individual. I have a team, but the team is like my wife is a stager. Just my son just became an agent in August. So, and I have a very professional assistant who is taking care of all my files and all my DocuSign work and stuff like that. So
you're doing the heavy lifting, though.
I have the yes, and the real reason because I cannot have a team because I'm a control freak. So I want to have everything under control, and I realized that when you have a team, a big team, then the services that you provide, they're not the same like us from the team leader, like us myself. So the services will dilute with sometime, and I don't want that. So I just just to make a comparison between sales and cars, instead to be a Volkswagen or GM, to sell a lot of units but with no amazing results, I prefer to be more like a Lamborghini or a Porsche or like a Rolls Royce.
You want to make sure you are providing the same quality of services.
Oh yes,
This
yes.
is why you want to control
The highest
because
quality.
you build a reputation, and building a reputation, it's hard. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes a lot, right?
Yeah.
So if you hire people, you might hire good people. You don't know.
Yeah.
but still you're not prepared. You want to still deliver the same
and
quality.
yes, exactly. This is one reason, and the second reason is, this is a people business. So let's say if I'm not taking care of myself of the different clients, and I send them to another member of the team, let's say they build relationship with that member of the team, not with me. So after 5 years, when they want to buy or sell, probably they'll contact that member, not me. So I realized that. So I try to be hands-on. I try to work myself, to work with all the clients if it's possible. If I don't have enough time, then I can, delegate the work to another member, to another, let's say, self-contractor, as Patricia or George. But usually I try to do everything that I can. To do it myself, because as I said, I try to build relationships, future relationship with those clients.
And I think people expect to work with you. And then when I go to the salon, for example, and they have different employees, but I still want to go to the owners, because I know I will get the best probably service in that salon. So I think it works for real estate as well. So people want to deal with you because they know you and they know what you actually can do for them.
Exactly.
So they want the same quality.
So they are but this one, I realized that this model is the best after, I don't know, maybe 15 years, 10, 15 years. So I'm doing this business since 2006. 2006 was my 4th year in real estate. And, I started like a Rocky. I was a Rocky of the Year. That year was amazing.
Everybody, really.
I was working on the buyer side mostly, because here there are two sides, to work with the buyer side for a client and in the listing side. So new beginners, they work in a buyer side because there's not much competition. So I did that. I was knocking on doors, on the rental buildings. I tried to meet as many people as I can and to expose myself. And it worked. So it worked for a long time. And then slowly those buyers, they become sellers after 5 years.
Eventually, I think this is what happens. It's actually normal.
So even today, so many top agents like me, they are working just on the listing side, which is, I think it's a mistake. Why? Because working just on the listings, that means that in the future, it's very hard to get new listings, because basically you don't have any buyers. So any buyer, on my point of view, is like planting a seed on the ground, and you just water it and keep the relationship with them, and after a while they will definitely become clients for listings. So right now I have like 60% listings, 40% buyers, and it's very tough these days, because just in Toronto Real Estate Board, there are 60,000 agents, 64 I think at this moment. So, and the average number of homes sold per year is about 2, which is very sad. So imagine an average per agent is there about 2 homes per year. You can imagine, with 2 homes per year you cannot survive. It's impossible.
Yeah, and it's not only that, Maris. It's the expertise you're gaining.
Oh yeah.
Right. So when you're selling or buying properties, you become, with every single property, you become more expert. So, and I think actually it's like a circle. People want to deal with people like you, who actually has a lot of expertise, because every situation is different. So you're actually prepared for different situations. Someone who actually only sells like 2 properties per year, even though has like great intentions, good intentions, still, if you don't have the exposure, maybe you're not able to help somebody who wants to sell or buy a property. So you are equipped with the expertise, the experience.
But this one came after so many years of experience.
I know.
And on one point, during my first years, I was I had to choose between 2 ways. The one way that mostly 90% of the agents they're choosing is to discount their commission to get as many clients
like a volume, mostly?
Like a volume, because this was the only way for them to attract new clients. And it didn't seem right for me, because if you discount your commission and your services, basically you're not getting the best results. So you earn on the short run, you'll be a successful guy, but on the long run, you lose a lot because the clients, after they see you like a discounted agent with no experience, they will not use you in the future. This is like for sure. So on that point, it was very hard for me because it was very hard to get new business. But I kept my promise to myself to don't be a discount agent and just to try to increase my services over time. So in the beginning, for example, in the listing side, I was taking 4% the total commission, 2.5% went to the buyer agent, so basically 1.5% for me, and all the people, they were happy that I go with Marius. No, he's a great guy, just 1.5% and this and that. So this was my only way in the beginning of my business to get more clients. But what I realized after that is, with the 1.5%, I didn't have enough power to do a great marketing for them. I didn't have time. I didn't have money to do the staging. I didn't have money to do the decluttering, to supervise the contractors, to do all this stuff, to do 3D dome, which is very expensive. And so on that point, I sent all my clients to third-party companies to do the staging, for example. And usually they paid up front, a big chunk of money.
They want to make sure they're getting the money.
5,000. This was not a problem. The people, they usually they paid, but the only downside was, in the end, because when they signed the contract with the staging company, with the fine printing, was like if they didn't sell in first month, after the second month you have to pay 2,000, 3,000 per month, because they are renting from a wholesale furniture shop